So this is the follow-up to yesterday's TikTok. I'd piggybacked off of Chris Gronkowski's, who he had answered the question of whether the best college football team could beat the worst NFL team. And he gave you all these reasons why no. And I backed it up with some other, information I shared. Now, a lot of you had some good responses. Most of you got it, but some of you didn't get it. And some of you raised some points I thought were interesting. We could continue discussion. One is, few of you schooled me because I did not know. Back in 1934 to 1976, there was the Chicago College All-Star Game, where the top college football players would play the NFL champion, or what later became known as the Super Bowl. They would play them. And the college all-stars won their fair share of games. But in the last one they won was in 1963. And then it changed after that because the NFL became more of a job where guys started training 11 months out of the year. They took it more serious. It was their job, and their performance went to a whole nother level. And they just destroyed the college teams after that. Now, some of you ask, well, wait a minute. You mean to tell me that some of these great college teams like LSU, the 2019 LSU team, or Alabama, or these Georgia teams wouldn't make it an interesting game? It'd be close, or maybe they'd score 21 points or more? Now, I'm not saying they wouldn't score a point. They would score some points. But the NFL teams would run up the score. And I'm going to tell you why. And here's the inside perspective that I know if you played, you understand this. If you did not play at the NFL level, this is new. So listen up. So during my 9 years as a wide receiver in the NFL, I had the opportunity to practice and go against first-round DBs, second-round DBs, third-round DBs, defensive backs that were just amazing college athletes. Lockdown corners, they brought it. And then I can also remember in training camp when we would practice against other teams. I remember practicing against the Vikings, the Saints. Let's see, who else was it? Vikings, Saints, the Eagles, and a couple other teams too. And they had first round defensive backs and second round defensive backs. We would destroy them in training camp in one-on-ones, in 7-on-7, in team drills, because they had not learned to play against an NFL wide receiver who's 2, 4, 9, 12 years in the league, where now you've got the experience, the wisdom, and understand how to really play at this level and how to manipulate and really attack and control a defensive back. There's a learning curve in the NFL. Now, for some positions, and again, it doesn't matter how great of an athlete you were in college, there's a learning curve. And for some positions, maybe it's not as intense. But most of the positions, especially skill positions, there's a serious learning curve. And some would figure it out quicker than others. And these defensive backs I'm talking about, they went on to have great NFL careers. But like I said, we couldn't wait to line up to them because we knew they were fresh meat. They didn't have the technique and the skill sets and the experience that we had. So that's why I can tell you, if you lined up a great college team and playing against the worst NFL team, right? That experience, that knowledge, the skill sets that the NFL player has playing at the highest level against crazy, they wouldn't know what would hit them. Now, they would learn it later, but they wouldn't know what would hit them. And that's why I can tell you, there's no way they could even compete against the worst NFL team.